I ain't gonna lie, gang. What's good, YouTube? Don't wait back another video. And this say Q50 got shot at St. Louis, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not surprised, bro. It say he took 60K from somebody up there. And if y'all don't know, I'm from St. Louis, bro. I moved out to Texas in 2020, but I am from St. Louis, bro, and I know that shit for real. And I knew, like, this wasn't no fake news, bro. But, like, actually seeing that shit, I don't even know if he got shot, bro. But, like, yeah, you know, like, like, there ain't no place to just be playing around and shit. Like, dead Q50, you don't even know your way around their game. Like, it ain't good, bro. Like, you could think you in a good neighborhood, your ass still in the hood, bro. Like, and then, like, it's just stupid. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, the way this nigga be moving, he's surprised he didn't get killed out there. I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit, like,
Floor boss of crash outs like Bloodhound Q50. You probably rooted for his career and hoped the best because he was able to take a terrible situation and turn it into something positive with the rap career. But it's looking like, unfortunately, his past tendencies of moving terrible might have apparently caught up to him.
Let's check on Q50, man. They didn't park this shit down there.
Fucking chef ass right now.
Never popped nobody that famous before. It's my first time.
After a crazy shootout in St. Louis, Missouri, that many are saying that he was a victim of. Now, there hasn't been actual news articles that have...
But I'm saying, though, I see some shit, it's like, bro, that nigga hop on live the next day. That nigga ain't look shocked, though, so, like, I don't know if this shit fake or not, but, like, I'm telling you, St. Louis is that place. Like, it's up there, and it's right next to Chicago. Like, that's the same shit, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. St. Louis, Chicago, the same shit, bro.
Have come out and said otherwise, but it's a pretty crazy situation with ops pretty much dissing him.
Yeah, he go out there playing and shit. Like,
this dude Q50 is like a roaming op, bruh. He really out here with interstate gang wars that apparently got him hit up in a St. Louis area hospital. You might wonder, how could a rapper who's from a city like Chicago, which is like hundreds of miles away, be into it with people from St. Louis to the point where they want to hunt him down after a club appearance and air out his SUV. I mean, if you look at dude's history with other rappers in the area, we could see a completely crash out trajectory filled with robbing people and bragging about it.
So he had a club appearance and them niggas must have got up on his ass. But like I say, bro, it don't even look like he really shot. Like, I don't know.
Disrespecting local rappers and drill disses. You know, Q50 pretty much took his antics from Chicago and brought them to the 7th most dangerous city in the world. And unfortunately, might have paid the price. So today we gotta get into the deadly beef that got Bloodhound Q50 possibly hit up in St. Louis, and the ongoing deadly beef that he has with many rappers within the area, and how it connects to the Chirac drill scene. Honestly, right now, we're gonna get into it right now, but before we do, gang, I'm gonna need you to do something for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 30K subs. Make sure if you're watching this video, man, hit that subscribe for win is how we got to this point. Let's get into it.
You avoid trouble.
Coming from a city like Chicago, Illinois, that is often used as an example of rampant gun violence, people like Bloodhound Q50 probably think that other places can't compare to the constant destruction that goes on from where he's from.
And thinking like that, gang, that's gonna get you killed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause like, bro, thinking like that, thinking Chicago the only roughest place in the world, gang, like St. Louis up there, Louisiana, Philly up there. Bro, I just seen so many Philly videos in the last 2 years, gang. Philly, shit, Ohio be, but that shit happen everywhere. Texas, that shit happening here. St. Louis, Chicago, shit, Philly, Cali, Atlanta, like that shit happen everywhere, bro. I seen some shit, that shit happening in Alaska, gang. Like, it's nowhere in the world where it ain't no gangbanger, or ain't no killing going on.
In actuality, the city of St. Louis is nowhere to play, bro. Like, Chicago was the major city with the most murders. So you gotta keep that in mind. It's a huge city. It's the 3rd biggest city in the country. Yes, 805 murders in 2024 is a lot. But you gotta keep in mind the metro area has a population of 9.4 million. So per capita, it has a murder rate of about 16. So 16 in every 100,000 have a chance of getting shot. So St. Louis, on the other hand, makes Chirac look like the Hamptons. They really got the third of the total metro population, and they straight up got a murder rate per capita of 69, bruh. Like every 100,000 person in the city is 69% more likely to get gunned down. That's insane. The murder rate is legit the 7th highest murder rate, not in the country, but in 2023 it had
That's
the
what I'm
7th.
saying. I think Chicago and shit on this side of this water right here. Cause this the bridge and shit. And yeah, Chicago down these ways, so it ain't that far, gang. It's like right there.
Highest murder.
But like this is like really the end of St. Louis on this side. And then it's going to Chicago.
Rate in the goddamn world, bro. At least Chicago got.
It's like 3 hours. I mean, it's like 3 hours.
Shit to do. Even when you're poor, you got more money than the average person in St. Louis, bro. Yo, on some personal shit, the one person that I know from St. Louis had to leave the damn city after her house was shot up. And I'm sure that's not the only person that's happened to. So what the fuck would drive someone to crash out and be this much of a crash out against real STL demons? Well, it takes someone like Q50 to be that bold, because if you just look at his history in the city of Chicago, it pretty much speaks for itself. I swear, bro, this new generation of Chirac drill artists blowing up right now like Bloodhound Q50 don't even rap anymore. Their songs are like slam poetry with murder confessions described in painfully clear detail. Being from a set of black disciples called Drill City and a subset known as 079 Bloodhound from the 79th and Maryland area, Q50 has had a crazy past couple of years. He initially blew up being the cousin and close collaborator with Bloodhound Lil Jeff, aka Lil Jeff Dahmer, Chicago's most infamous new gen shooter. 50 was allegedly along the ride with them. Unfortunately, Jeff,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap, bro. 50 ain't got no bodies, gang. Like, he probably got 2, 3, but like, bro, as much as this nigga be capping and saying 10 and all, like, I swear, I feel like Lil Jeff is the only dumb nigga that was crashing like that game. Like, even Lil Scoom, bro, he was just sliding and doing all this crazy shit. Like, Lil Jeff was the only real crazy ass nigga out of Bloodhound. Like, Q50, his ass just a junkie. Like, all they ass just junkies, bro. He's just a junkie. Like, these niggas don't really be like, bro. The internet's so crazy, gang. Like, you could post something, you could say something, niggas believe you for life just off your word, gang. Like, I can make a rap song. Hey, I killed 11,000 niggas, huh? Hit on with the switchy, huh? Drake in the bag, and you know it got a blicky, huh? But I can say I killed 15 niggas, bro, and I promise you I'd be famous by tomorrow. Like, no bullshit. I just gotta make a hard ass video, and I gotta make a hard ass song, and niggas don't believe.
While him and Q50 was sliding on their ops allegedly called Trap City. Even before this, Q50 has been known for rapping extremely incriminating lyrics to another gang called 9-5 Mob, where he pretty much claimed the hat for their beloved member Boogie in a broad day McDonald's shooting. Apparently, rumors basically pinned 9-5 Mob stealing something from the Bloodhounds, but like most beasts in Chicago, it doesn't really matter how things started, it just really matters how things escalate. Well, one day in November 10th, 2022, an OG from the 9-5 Mob named Rodney Stone, who also went by Boogie, was visiting a McDonald's with his mother and brother on 95th Street. A quick family outing for some burgers quickly escalated into a broad daylight shooting when a white Infiniti pulled up in the parking lot and 2 gunmen began shooting at the family.
You don't know what I just noticed, gang? Every time it say these niggas involved with a shooting or some shit, they always got an Infiniti, bro. Cause I think when Jeff died, I think they hopped out in a black Infiniti. It was like an SUV type, I think. And then I think the other time, I think Q50 got shot in the leg. Or somebody came down, they block shooting or some shit. I don't know. They stay with Infinities and shit, bro.
McDonald's and a CTA bus driver, bus operator, caught him as he fell. One ran around the back by the Maxwell Street hot dog stand, and he succumbed to his injuries. He fell.
Thursday night crews boarding up the windows of this McDonald's on 95th Street, just off the Dan Ryan, where police say a woman.
I heard McDonald's was like the most dangerous place to go in fucking Chicago. I ain't gonna lie.
Were shot.
You know what I mean? The shooters I heard from Chicago, bro. Bro, do y'all remember that one shooting? It was around stimulus time, bro. And that was like his ops got his address off the stimulus shit that was public, and he was with his daughter, I think, and the ass got killed.
The brother was shot in the back, but
That
he
shit
survived when
crazy,
he ran
gang.
inside. The mother was shot in the arm, but she also survived. However, Boogie was not very lucky.
I ain't gonna lie though,
because
that
when the
stimulus
shooters
check,
came, he tripped
that stimulus check was getting niggas killed too. Like, just niggas seeing your
and
address,
fell,
bro,
and they shot
watching
him
you
multiple
and shit.
times as he was the intended target. He would later die at the scene. This shooting was so brazen that not long after this McDonald's would board up his windows and close for good. It's also crazy because this murder would actually tie into a relationship that he had with another St. Louis artist named CTS Lil Wig, who literally
CTS
just posted
Lil Wig.
and trolled Bloodhound Q50 getting shot just minutes ago. You see, CTS Lil Wig, the YC, apparently is super tight with YFG Fatso, a rapper who signed to OTF, who has close ties with 9-5 Mob. Honestly, that's just the least crazy beef situation within the St. Louis ops situation that we got going on. And we're going to get into it deeper into the next chapter because it has to do with a lot of what happened in the aftermath of the alleged shooting.
Crash.
Man, imagine people literally posting that you robbed someone for $60K worth of jewelry and then decided to book a show in his city not even a month after. It makes no sense, but this is exactly what happened with Q50. I guess he looked back on the type of
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't know.
shit him and Bloodhound Lil Jeff would do. You know, they were known for going around and robbing people and literally smoking people who robbed them. So they pretty much just tried it in St. Louis. Back several months ago, he would be posting on IG, flexing what looked like a stolen jewelry and would look like posting a sneak diss by posting this STL rapper named Mullah Mitch song underneath it. He'd also post an IG story with the same thing and pretty much was begging the ops to feel some type of way. That's why it was crazy when he would promote a concert at a venue in Washington Park, Illinois, which is literally feet away from the border with Missouri and is pretty much in St. Louis. So imagine posting up in your ops hood after robbing is pretty much in St. Louis.
So he was somewhere like right outside the city,
Which is literally feet away from the border with Missouri and is pretty much in St. Louis. So imagine posting up in your ops hood after robbing someone, you know, robbing one of the people that also made music. On top of the fact that it seems like more beef from another angle was apparently taking place at the same time from CTS Lil Wig. CTS Lil Wig at one point said he listened to Q50's music, but things look like they took a turn into the wrong direction when Bloodhound Q50 had issues with YFG Fatso. I previously spoke on Bloodhound Q50 having problems with 9-5 Mob, which is a close ally to YFG Fatso. On top of this, Bloodhound Q50 signed to NLMB and had close ties to NLMB members as their hoods are allied. Just a couple months ago, we just reported a mass shooting that took place at NLMB member Mellow Buck's release party in Chicago.
We start with new information on the deadly River North mass shooting.
So now it's starting to make a little sense, gang. I didn't know all them was signed to G Herbo and NLMB and shit. Like, now that shooting and like Fatso and all this shit getting involved, like all this shit starting to make a little sense now.
Gunmen targeted people.
Cause this shooting, it say that everybody here, like somebody had just died from Fatso on them side, I think, and then everybody here was dissing on live dissing and all that shit. They was like, nigga, slid through. But I ain't know she was signed to NLMB
As they stood outside the
Q50.
Artist Lounge where an album release party had just wrapped up for Chicago rapper Mellow Bucks. We have live team coverage on the River North mass shooting, starting with CBS News Chicago investigator Tara Molina, who has the latest on the investigation. Tara.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
They're coming straight in. Trust me. I've got
Yeah, my shit just froze.
nothing.
Targeted, according to police. We know the crowd was leaving the album release party for Chicago-born rapper Mellow Bucks. Her new album, Hollyhood. She confirmed on social media many of the people hurt were her friends.
This wasn't some random shooting where someone just decided that they were going to shoot at this particular group of people.
Chicago police said around 11 p.m., a dark vehicle drove past the building in the 300 block of West Chicago Avenue, where three people from inside fired shots into a crowd of people standing on the sidewalk.
Wasn't it
the
two
crowd
cars?
was said to just leave Artist Lounge following an album release for Mellow Bucks. Multiple people died. YFG Fatso went on to troll, literally like making fun of everything that went there.
You talk about Adam down, put his ass in the wood too. Hey, what? We gotta go get like 5 real lighters real quick.
Surely Q50 would go on to diss YFG Fatso and video were released of early altercations where YFG Faso would be pressed by Bloodhound members like Rel Burt. It's safe to say that this complex web of beefs has seen.
Gay, didn't Faso beat Vert, bro? And then that nigga Vert like 27, Faso like 16, 17.
He has Lil Wick pitching in size and pretty much dissed Bloodhound, posting a story saying he was smoking that Bloodhound Lil Jeff pack and smoking Lil Scoob, which in turn would have Q50 respond with that story where he's flexing the jewelry, and he would actually say this is for him smoking Lil Scoob or saying that he was doing that, bruh. So currently there's no news report or anything that actually has gone on. Okay or not, it seems like he's...
Let me try to look at another video. It say he got hit 60 times. See, that's cap. I seen this at the truck got hit 50, 60 times. You know what I mean? But it don't look like he shot. Like, he's going live right after this shit. Like, I don't think he shot. I ain't gonna lie. Because if he got shot at night and this fucking daylight, this was the next day, gang.
That's over. I get that shit up. You know what I don't give up? Free body.
Yeah, they talking about this AI.
I've been spent that 60K.
That nigga a goofy game. I ain't gonna lie. And the way he be moving, bro, like, I don't feel like it's gonna be too long where this nigga alive. Like, God forbid, bro, but like, honestly, bro, like, he be moving too wild, bro. He just think he, like, they say nigga just airball. It's crazy.
I know for I was hoping that shit true, because I love so many times. St. Louis watching that shit, you know what I'm saying? Still ain't made that 60 back up. A lot of people haven't already know that. Hey, DMG, I seen that little shit too. I ain't gonna say the other name because he a severe, but we gonna f up too. I seen all that shit though. I'm gonna see a lot of y'all like this, like how a lot of me, like how a lot of you homies. I was the last face. A lot of you seen. I gotta let my wounds heal.
They talking about Mo P versus Q50
right now.
They talking about this shit AI.
Bullets hurt. My wounds hurt. I don't even know why I'm doing all this shit. Y'all got me. I'm dead. It's bad old. I make it hard for him. I make it hard to make money around this bitch. I ain't nothing. I get over y'all in a minute. I gotta let my wounds heal.
Hey, a lot gay. That nigga Q50 look like he stink, bro. Like, I ain't gonna fake it. He look musty, gang. Like, he do, bro. He look musty, bro. He ain't nigga, I don't know, bro, but y'all be safe, gang. Stop going to these places thinking shit ain't happening everywhere, bro. St. Louis ain't the place to be fucking around, gang. That shit right next to Chicago. Same shit going on, bro. Every state. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every fucking state, bro. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. More reactions on the way. Day 1 back, man. Day fucking 1. And all I did was make 2 videos today. I'm gonna get the rest of this shit set up. I just wanted to make some shit today, man. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm out.